next few months, we're going to be zeroing in on career. And there are programs out there that are exclusively dedicated to developing your career. We see it as a part of your life, not the whole of your life. For some people, they live for what they do. But we're just recognizing that what we do in the context of our careers feeds into a larger life perspective. And we're going to make that point in these next couple of months. Today, we're going to be talking about meeting the twins, the question in your life of career and calling. That's not unique to people who are followers of Jesus. The idea of calling is pervasive in our culture today. People are longing for something more. And we're going to see that that's by God's design. For a lot of people who define their lives around career, they've thought in terms of finishing their career and then pursuing something more important. For some of them, it's just recreation. For others, it's giving back. For other people, they would say, you know what, retirement isn't even in the cards for me. Jonathan Clements, writing in the Wall Street Journal, says, here's the latest thinking on retirement. Don't do it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't retire from your job, but what will you retire to? Many people give scant thought to what they'll do after they quit the workforce. And the result can be depression, mental deterioration, declining health, and possibly a shorter life. The reality is that career is an important part of our lives, but it probably isn't something that you'll graduate out of. It's something that you're going to complement to put life alongside it. In the same way that you don't graduate from your family, but you move through different seasons, you will probably discover in these next few months that you'll have seasons of your career life that will be an important addition to the framework of the way you live every day. We're part of a movement that was launched by business leaders. Think about it. It was a building contractor from Nazareth, 4 fishermen from Galilee, a tax collector from Judea, a tent maker from Tarsus, a doctor from Troas. All the way through the New Testament record, we find men and women who had day jobs that were important in their lives, but it wasn't the most important part of their lives. Some people think that somehow career is something that is tawdry and meaningless and veers toward the evil, and that getting away from it so you can do something meaningful is the only answer to life. We're going to be proposing in these days together that the approach to career that really is in keeping with both the theological and the historic picture that God presents in the Scriptures is a picture that puts career where it belongs, alongside our lives. The remarkable example from these people that I just mentioned is that they lived fully integrated lives. They were accomplished in their career, but they were committed to their calling. They knew that they were here for more than their daily work life presented. We'll use the terms of career and calling, though for some people they are synonymous. Are they for everyone? Your career is what you're paid for, but your calling is what you're made for. That there's a difference between what you're hired to do and what you're wired to do. Your career should pay well today, but your calling will pay well on that day. Your career will probably be celebrated here, but your calling will definitely be celebrated there.